crew, welcome to the Spiritual Social. I'm Lexi, your local lightworker. I will be your guide today through this channeled message from your future spouse. This has been a requested channeled message reading. Thank you kindly to the subscriber who suggested that I do this specific channeled message. I hope that you guys will enjoy it, and I thought of giving you a choice of 3 different hearts. I do hope that at this point in time when I'm filming this reading, which is in the month of August 2025, around the Lionsgate, Ishtar's portal, the heart awakening reset of the year, I really hope that you're able to tap into your beautiful heart and heal and love and just feel like your life is beautiful and that you are abundant, irrespective of other external circumstances that may be stressing you out or triggering you. If you live from the inside out, your life will be quite meaningful and beautiful, even when faced with the most challenging tests. Okay, so with this in mind, let me show you the post-it hearts that I have here. This is a yellow post-it heart for you, Group 1, if you feel inclined towards it. This is a pink post-it heart for you, Group 2. And I have here a light green post-it card for you, Group 3. Okay, so take a moment now to see which of these hearts calls out to you the most. I wanted to choose post-its because I just thought, this would be a great way to inspire you to write a love message, either to yourself or to somebody you care deeply for. It doesn't have to necessarily be a human being or the love of your life. It can be maybe a pet, maybe you're very much in love with your home, maybe your work. You can write a love letter to whatever you love, basically. So maybe this small exercise can entice you to pick up the pen and write something sweet and then stick it on your bathroom mirror or in the mirror that you look at most of the days, so that you are reminded that you should activate your heart and that there is something that you love in this lifetime. What we love grows, and love is the most intense manifestation energy for positive things into our lives. So it's good to love plenty, and it's good to stay in this beautiful energy. Okay, if you chose your specific heart while I was talking, then I am going to not keep you waiting any longer. I know that you're curious to hear what your future spouse wants to tell you. Thank you so much for being a subscriber to my channel. Thank you for including yourself in our growing spiritual family. Thank you kindly as well if you are a member for participating in the support of this channel. Thank you so much for your follow on Instagram as well, guys. I really appreciate the fact that we have a small but very cozy and intimate community over there, and I share with you short form pick-a-card readings and what books I've been reading and all sorts of details related to my private life. Also, make sure that you follow me on the Eden Nearby, my chill channel, because I have been uploading some travel vlogs which you might find interesting. On my gaming channel, Lexi Games, I post a video once every 2 days in this period, so make sure that you check that out. And on the Spiritual Cosmos, I have a variety of shorts in which I talk about celebrity news and I interpret them from an astrological perspective. So go and check that out. If you want to get in touch with me for a personal reading, the second link in the description box under the memberships takes you to my website, and you can see a range of affordable options. Okay, all this being said, let's jump straight into your message and find out the channeled message from your future spouse. See you at your pile. Hey Group 1, welcome to your channeled message from your future spouse reading. So this is for those of you that were drawn to this yellow post-it heart. I would highly encourage you that you begin writing a sweet love message, either for yourself or even for the person you're trying to manifest if you're single, or for your loved one in case you are in a connection already and you want to see where it's going. It's good to put pen on paper because in this way we manifest love in our lives. Okay, with this being said, I have here the Circe Tarot. I'm going to give it a shuffle and now cut it. And I will begin flipping the cards and speaking as if I am your future spouse as I interpret the cards. Okay. Good. Are you ready? I know I am. Let's begin. Beloved, you are absolutely wonderful. You have no flaws. In my eyes, you are perfect. I love the fact that we met in such a spontaneous, random way. When I least expected it, you just appeared into my life and you had so much energy, and it was that electric zing that I felt when I saw you, and I was just completely smitten. It's like you were wearing a crown without even wearing a crown. I just looked at you and I fell in love with your aura. You were so open, you were so full of life and so optimistic. It was great that I met you at a point in your life when you were doing wonderfully well. It seemed like you had success in your career, in your studies, and everything felt like you were a little bit on top of the world. You had a recent win, and I was there to just bask in your joy. You were so magnetic, so attractive when I first met you. And I'm so happy to see that as our relationship has evolved, you calmed into this really beautifully sensual energy. You know how to organize our lives in such beautiful ways. I know I can always rely upon you to give me something good to eat, to help arrange my tie, to help me in understanding where we should go on holiday next, to give me sound advice related to the relationships in my life. Hey, I even can rely upon you to write a letter to my mother for her birthday, because I often forget to do that. Indeed, I'm not a really great son. I feel that you are incredibly beautiful. To me, like no other woman compares. You are just somebody that radiates. You outshine them all. Even in your worst days, even when you have cramps and you are at your period, even when your hair is a little bit unwashed and you're tired because you didn't sleep so well the night before, you just look gorgeous to me. I want to feed you pancakes and give you kisses. I want to hold your hand through life. I really don't want you to let me go, and I hope that I'll continue to be worthy for you. I love you so much. It's ridiculous how much emotion I'm experiencing when I'm around you. You make my day. You fill my cup. Whenever I'm around you, I feel like my chest is swelling up with emotion, and I sometimes am brought to tears of thankfulness, of gratitude. I'm just so deeply happy that I met you. How lucky I was to stumble upon you. I feel blessed. Honestly, since you came into my life, I feel like I want to take better care of myself. Your love is healing me. Your love is watering me. I feel like I'm much more in tune with my emotions. There's no internal conflict anymore. I feel like you guide me. You help me transform and change for the better. I am eternally grateful for the fact that I met you, and I just want to hold you. I want to maintain this connection in my life. I think that it's worthy to keep working at our relationship, because I think it's one of the best surprises that I ever got a chance to experience, and I don't want to let you go. I want to keep you, and I want to water you, and I want our love to grow in time. I know that there is a lot of conflict in the world and around us. I know that there are so many social problems, political issues, economic downturns. But at the same time, I know that our love somehow can help us withstand these conflicts. I would carry you and live with you and be with you even in a war zone. Heck, I think that we would survive because our love is so strong that it will shield us from everything around us. I know it may sound a little bit foolish or idealistic, but I have this inward trust that together we stand very strong and we can really push away all the enmity and aggression and violence that exists in the world around us, in our immediate surroundings. We can somehow defend ourselves better from it if we are together. Our love is really protective. Our love is building this wall that is keeping all these awful energies at bay. It really is a blessing. It really is a God-given shield against evil. I know that sometimes you can become quite despondent. I know that the world gets to you. You often treat me with a little bit of suspicion. You ask me if I'm lying to you, if I'm hiding things from you. I would really love it if you could trust me a little bit more, if you could trust yourself to know that you chose a good person. I am good for you, you are good for me. And no, I am not lying to you. Sometimes I'm hiding certain things from you because I don't want you to feel bad. Like when I was having those horrible headaches and migraines coming home from work because I was stressed out with the deadlines, I didn't want to tell you I was feeling so sick because I knew you would get really, really worried and call the hospital. I'd rather just go through certain things on my own and tell you afterwards. So please, try not to be so suspicious. I'm not hiding something awful from you. Sometimes I'm just protecting you from my bad energy, my awful thoughts, because I have them. Obviously, I'm human. But I just want you to trust me. I want you to trust me without restraints. And I want you to stop doubting yourself. I know that sometimes you startle and you wake up in the middle of the night, worried, feeling guilty, feeling a bit ashamed that you didn't do your best, that you did something and you want to correct what you did. You could have done it better. You're putting so much pressure on yourself, sweetheart. And I know because you are my queen. And of course, you reached this point in your life by putting pressure on yourself, by being disciplined. But you can relax around me. You don't have to fight me. You don't have to argue with me and pick at every little detail that makes you a little bit insecure. You can just let things be a little bit. Ride the mystery with me. And it's okay to relax. You can trust me. I'm here to help you through your night terrors, through moments when you feel overwhelmed. I'm here. I'm by your side. I'll hold your hand through all of this. You can trust me. But I would also like it for you to be a bit more compassionate with yourself and not be such a hard taskmaster onto you. I'm working my way up financially, and I think that this is in part due to the fact that you relax me so much. You inspire me, you keep me optimistic, you tell me I'm gonna do my best even when I have these moments of crippling self-doubt. But I know that by your side, I can achieve much more. When we met, I was on the verge of beginning to save up. I was having these plans. I wanted to buy a home, I wanted to increase my wealth, my material assets. And ever since we got married, I feel like I'm really riding this wave of opportunity and good luck at work. It's because I feel so safe in your arms. I feel so safe with you. I don't have to worry about our relationship. So this leaves me with extra space to plan, to maintain my resources, to think about where we could invest more, where we could save up more. And this makes me feel quite proud of myself. I wasn't so financially stable or so organized when I was younger. In my youth, I tended to squander most of my wealth. But now with you, I feel healthy and I feel wealthy. And I love the fact that I can come home to you and I feel safe in our relationship to trust you enough to not have to worry about maintaining our love and thereby failing at work because of all these worries. I see that our life brings opportunity upon opportunity. I love the fact that together it feels like we're on a great big adventure. You're a gift to me. You're a wonderful, precious gift. And I feel like I'm adding to your life and you're adding to mine. Isn't that so? Don't you feel the same? I genuinely feel like ever since we met, we used to be single and independent, and we would get by quite okay. But ever since we met, it's like more things are happening. We are able to do much more, to see so much more. We're able to experience more things. And it generally feels like our relationship is rolling in the right direction. Like the wheel of fortune started spinning ever since I met you. With you, my luck increases. With you, our wealth stabilizes. It's because of our love and because of the fact that we're so, so good for each other. I love you, my darling. You're a precious, wonderful gift in my life. I think I'm going to end the reading here. It's such a positive message. I literally got goosebumps. I don't know if you can see them on my skin, but wow, this person is a keeper. You got a really, really good one, group one. And I don't want to pull more cards. I'm afraid if I pull some cards that can be a little bit more terrifying. I could do another message, another update, maybe in a couple of weeks to see if the energy has changed in some way. But I genuinely hope that this inspires you to think think about your spouse? I feel that you may be connecting with somebody who is a king of coins. This means an older earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This could be your future spouse, your beloved, the man that you choose to marry. So I hope this helps. Thank you kindly for listening, and please hit that like button if you have enjoyed the messages. See you in my next one. Bye bye. Hey group 2, so welcome to your channeled message from your future spouse reading. This is for those of you that were drawn to the pink post-it card. I would like you to pick up a pen and write a love message, either for yourself or for somebody you're trying to manifest, maybe for this future spouse we're talking about here today. Or if you are in a connection already with somebody, write a love message to that person. It's important that we put pen to paper in the manifestation of love so that we can bring whatever is in our heads onto material reality. Okay, so I hope this exercise helps you a little bit in believing in love, manifesting it, and not feeling powerless in the love game. Okay, I have here the Tarot of Sensual Magic. I'm going to give it a shuffle and I'm going to split the cards. Okay. And I will begin pulling some cards and speaking as if I am your future spouse. Yeah? Okay, let's see what your spouse has to say to you. Okay. I feel that ever since we connected, I wanted to just let go. I wanted to no longer hold on to control. It's a bit difficult for me to put this feeling into words because I was so materialistic before I met you. I was looking for the perfect body, a person that earns a lot, a person that comes from a wealthy, stable family. I wanted a person that was perfect with no issues, completely plastic, basically. But then I met you and I was really touched by your kindness, and you had this glow of self-respect. I love that. It looked as if you went through a couple of things in your life and you learned from them. You did not allow life to beat you down. And all of a sudden I found myself smiling when I was thinking of you. You helped me let go of control. You helped me let go of a list of qualities I was looking in a partner. I just met you and you are so unique, and I can't get over how wonderful it is to discover you each day. It's spontaneous. It's a surprise. It tickles my mind. It gets me excited. You get me so excited about knowing you. And that's because you're a very balanced individual. You know exactly what to say. You know what to do. You have a phenomenal sense of style. The way you dress, the way you look, you're always clean and proper and put together. You know exactly how to dress for each occasion. You know what to say to the people around them to put them at ease. But you can also tell me the truth if I need to hear it. Sometimes I come to you for advice and I know I'm going to get a really balanced opinion. You're going to tell me the pros and the cons of a situation. And you have this keen psychological insight into people and their motives. I love the fact that I can talk to you about these things. I love our sweet secret gossip at parties. I love the fact that every time I call you, you pick up and you're in the best moods. It's like you never reject me. You never tell me to shut up. You're never rushing me or distracted. There's just this beautiful way in which we communicate. I love how we talk to one another. It's easy and interesting, and there are no limits. Like, we can talk about anything. I remember when I talked to you about death and end-of-life procedures, because one of my parents was considering doing this since they have been living for so long with this debilitating disease. And you were the first person I thought of coming to talk to, and you were not at all upset. You didn't make me feel ashamed. You were just listening to me with the most kindest eyes, and then you gave me such a clear advice, and I was a little bit shell-shocked. Most of the time when I talk to people about this, they pity me, or they have these weird triggered emotional reactions. They start lecturing me about what's right or wrong, but you don't do this. You don't do this. You listen. You have such a beautiful mind and such a beautiful way of bringing out the best in people through your words. You know, in the past, I was a little bit masochistic in love, I would say. Especially in my physical interactions, I kind of associated pain with pleasure, and I felt that love had to hurt, or that you had to be somehow dominated or used, and that even sexuality was something that was like this really brutal athletic sport. But you showed me a different side to things. Like with you, I am able to feel something I haven't been able to feel before with any of my partners, which is tenderness, comfort. It's so strange. I never thought that this would be something arousing. You calm me down. You bring so much peace to my mind. I feel like I can explore new things with you. And I feel like I no longer have to live up to the expectations of my domineering parents. Of course, we have our little games. We have our little toys. We experiment. I feel like I'm also opening up your mind related to everything that is a little bit kinky, a little bit interesting in the bedroom. But you're bringing so much heart into the situation that I never thought that a connection with emotion and heart could really make me feel aroused and content. It's a new thing for me, and I'm really, really happy that I get to explore this with you. I often feel like I should protect you more. I know that I have a large group of people that I know. Not all of them are very close to me. I feel that most of them, sometimes they have my back, other times they can be frenemies. I never know when they could backstab me. I'm very aware of the fact that human nature can be very tricky, and I'm aware of the darkness that lies inside of people. And I feel that oftentimes some of my mates, some of my friends are very drawn towards you because you have this glowing energy, because you're so unique. And I often get a little bit jealous, like possessive and territorial. I really don't like it when people like hold your hand or touch you or linger with their kissing you on your cheek. I feel like I want to protect you. I feel like I want to push people's hands away and be like, back off, she's mine. I know, I can be a little bit, too much of a guy's guy sometimes. But I feel like you enjoy this. I feel like you enjoy being protected. And I'm here for you, just so you know. I just hope that we will never have to reach that point where we will just be fighting over infidelities. I really hope that we can be true and honest with each other. But then again, you never know. A connection can always be surprising, right? I really appreciate how when I'm in this connection with you, you understand the fact that I also need some alone time from time to time. That I really enjoy researching specific topics and going down rabbit holes, and I need some quiet time to figure things out. I need my computer time, I need my reading time, and I also need my time with my friends and my family, which is separate from you. And I know that you need this too. There is this unspoken treaty between the two of us. You do your own thing, I do mine, and then we come together and we talk about what we have learned, what we have found out while we were relatively apart from each other. It's a healthy relationship, I feel. I feel like you can go for 2 or 3 days to a conference, you can travel to another place, and I feel like I can trust you and you can trust me to do the same. It's a relationship in which we don't have leashes around our throats. We don't obsess over each other and constantly feel the need to check in. I never looked into your phone ever since we got together. I don't feel like I need to or that I have to. Also, it's a bit of an invasion of privacy, and I'm super happy that you understand this and you don't sneak up and look into my own phone. There's nothing for you to worry about. I actually really like being by myself when I'm not with you. I really need some recharge alone time. As you know, I'm a bit of an introvert like you. So being around people sometimes can drain me of energy, even if they are the best kind of people in the world for me. And it's beautiful because being apart from you always makes me want to see you again. I miss you, I yearn for you. And I love that feeling. I love that Even though I feel like I'm starting to know you, even though we're falling into our habitual married life pattern, these tiny separations that we go through from time to time, these tiny distance moments, are so beautiful because I yearn for you and I always want to come back to you. And something tells me that you feel the same. I feel like I know you by now enough to be able to read you a little bit, to read your mind. And I feel like you're enjoying this too. I'm really looking forward to the birth of our child. I know that this is something you've been wanting for a very long period of time. I was a little bit hard to convince at the beginning. I really wanted more time with you, to be honest. I'm a little bit selfish that way, but I think that now I see the point. I think that it will give us such a beautiful purpose to raise a child together, to have somebody that looks like us grow up into this world. I know that the world can be scary and dangerous, but if we try, I think that we can do a good job. At least I know that our heart is going to be in the right place. So I'm looking forward to meeting this mini-me and to seeing how you will change from the role of my partner into the role of a parent. I hope we can support each other through this period, and I'm confident that it's going to be a really cool adventure for both of us. Okay, and on this note, sorry, I just need to flip the cards because of YouTube policies. I'm going to end it here. I think it's very beautiful. So it looks like we tapped into a moment when you guys were expecting your first child, and it's something quite exciting and surprising. I got an air of cool detachment from your partner, and I saw the Justice card. So your partner could be either a Leo or a Libra, most likely an air sign. That's the kind of vibe I got. Maybe a Gemini or Aquarius as well. Just to give you some zodiacal markers. I really hope you have enjoyed this message, and if you have, please hit that like button so that we can distribute this message to other people who may benefit from it. Thank you for listening. I cannot wait to see my next one. Bye, Group 2. Hi, Group 3. Hello, darlings. Welcome to your channeled message from your future spouse reading. So this is a message for those of you drawn to this light green. You can't really see it so well. The colors are a bit muddled, but yeah, light green post-it. I hope that you guys can pick up the pen and write a love note to yourself, just to amp up your self-love. Or if you want to manifest this future spouse, you can already begin to write a love letter, a love note to them to help you tap into heart energy. You can also, if you're in a connection with somebody else and you're wondering if they will end up being your spouse, why don't you write a love letter to them? In this way, by putting pen to paper, we're bringing the fantasy into material reality, and we're actively contributing to the creation of our dreams. So I hope this little exercise can inspire you to believe in love again and to give you some sort of free will empowerment, because you do contribute to the miracles in your life. It's not only God, it's not only fate. Okay, all this being said, I have here the Romantic Tarot. Let me give it a good shuffle. Wow, the cards are jumping. This is a very excitable person already. And I'm going to split the deck, okay, and pull each card, reading it as if I am the person on your mind, your future spouse. Okay. Maybe some of you have already met your future spouse. Why did I say person on your mind? That's an interesting mistake. Okay, let's begin. Wow. I love our life. I cannot believe how abundant we are. I look around and I see the amazing things that happened to us ever since we met each other. Every dream that I had suddenly was able to be put into practice because I met you. You gave me solutions, you gave me resources, you brought people into my life, your family, your friends, your connections, your wealth of knowledge. And I just feel like we are building such a prosperous life. We have more than enough. It's plenty. I look everywhere at our life, at our beautiful home, at our children, at our pets, everything that we have built. And it's like we're building even more. I feel like we will be able to contribute to society, to help other people, to maybe get involved in some sort of charitable work, because we have so much and even more is coming. And I feel pleasantly overwhelmed. We're gonna leave behind such a beautiful legacy, and I know that alone, maybe I would have succeeded at this, but together with you, it's like phenomenal wealth, incredible abundance and prosperity. It's like you activated something so lucky inside of me, and I feel like I'm your lucky card as well. I love our life. I love our dinner dates. I love our holidays. Do you remember when we traveled together with the Orient Express? Do you remember our beautiful honeymoon? You wanted to go to a seaside resort, and I had my friends who were already living in Italy, and they basically allowed us to stay in their villa. It was magical. I love how I can pull my friends and you can pull your friends. And from all of our life experiences, we learned something and we brought something with us. And now we're just putting it into action. Our skills, our abilities, our social network, everything is coming together so beautifully. I feel like the luckiest person ever. And also, I feel so wealthy with you. You take such good care of me, but sometimes you worry yourself sick. I know that oftentimes your mind works against you and you usually suffer from weird health symptoms. I often watch you as you basically harm yourself with your way of thinking. But I'm here as support. I just wish that you would be able to talk to me more. You keep a lot of things inside, and I know that this is the way you were brought up, to not really show other people the negative thoughts you are thinking. But I want you to be more open with me. Communication is something that we clearly need to work on. We have stability, we have safety, and I am really, really, really satisfied with our love life. I would say we're so compatible from that point of view. However, it just feels like we need to be a bit more open with each other and talk with each other a bit more. Open up to me more. You don't have to lie. You don't have to keep things away from me. I'm here and I really want to hear what you're going through. I look at you each day and I think, wow, I can't believe I met my soulmate. You really are one of a kind and you are so fitting for me. I love how well we fit. We are like two partners in the same pod, in the same situation. It's like we're twins, just that you're in a different body than mine. I love that sometimes I think of something and you're finishing my thought. I love that oftentimes I wake up in the morning and I feel like dressing in a specific color and I see that you're coming out of the shower and you're already dressed up in the color I have chosen. I love that when I ask you what should we get for takeout, you immediately say the very thing I was thinking. It's like we fit, we connect. We have the same bedtime routine, we have the same sleeping schedules. We like the same things, we have so much in common, and I love that. Oftentimes we end up in religious debates or political contradictions, but I don't mind that because you help me see the other perspective. I do know that we need to work on the way in which we communicate. It feels like communication is something that we came together to really put effort into, but everything else just flows so beautifully that oftentimes I just want to shut up and look at you. I want to shut up and just kiss you, kiss your eyelids, kiss your nose, kiss your lips, your soft skin. I just love kissing you. I love looking at you, and I definitely love being silent with you. Just you and me in the same room, doing whatever it is that makes us happy, and just sharing this comfortable silence. It's bliss. I like the fact that whenever I go out with my friends and I come home a little bit tipsy, you're not really awful with me. I know that in the past when I was young, I kind of overdid it. I had this kind of alcoholic issue. I was using alcohol as a way to build up my confidence. I thought it was liquid courage. And a lot of my friends and people at university were telling me to kind of lay back and control it. And I did. Once I started working, it was something that, I needed to get a handle over. But occasionally, because I do like drinking and I do like going out, I go with my friends. we do a pub crawl, we get some drinks, we talk, and then I come home a little bit tipsy and I just fall into bed and into your arms, and you don't shout at me, you don't criticize me, you just allow me to do my thing. And in the morning I wake up hungover and we eat breakfast together, and it just feels so homely. It just feels so welcoming. Because you're not putting so much pressure on me to change, I am not falling into the addiction that I think I was gradually moving towards in my youth. And I'm so grateful for you for understanding me, for not judging me, for not looking at me with those critical, awful eyes that my parents used to look at me with. Being the youngest in the family was always a bit of a weird pony trick, because I was always kind of indulged, but at the same time nobody respected me or believed that I would amount to much. But by your side, I feel like, yeah, I'm showing them. We're growing together, and you definitely help me with my daily schedule. You definitely put a smile on my face, and I love the fact that my chaos from time to time, my chaotic, weird, artistic, free-flowing energy is also getting you to feel a bit more romantic, to loosen up, and to just enjoy life more. Because we do need to have these happy moments together. It's not all work and responsibility. I feel like since I met you, I've become so much more mature and responsible. And I'm really lucky for the fact that we have a family, that you helped me become a parent. I just love everything that we have built. It's ridiculous how different I feel from the person that I used to be when I was younger and single. I felt a little bit adrift. I didn't know exactly what direction my life would take, but with you, I just gradually started building and gradually started taking better care of everything. I started paying attention. I started looking at details. And now I'm really into reading the fine print and everything. I really want us to grow. I want us to maximize our potential. I want to bring more resources. I want us to extend our house to build more in the future. I want us to maybe invest in more property, maybe even open our own business, so that we don't have to rely on other people's work so much. By your side, I feel like I am this financial genius, this master planner. And I don't think I would have been able to gather this confidence if you wouldn't have supported me each day and told me that, do your best, you're gonna reach the top, don't worry, just take each lesson one by one, take each step, put one foot in front of the other. You really were my guiding light, and now I feel like we reached this level of prosperity because of our love, because of our mutual support. I really cherish you. I love you so much. Oh, I'm so happy that the messages are so positive and beautiful. It was a great idea to do a channeled message from a spouse. I feel that similar to group 1, you have here a King of Coins, so an older man, and this is a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or somebody slightly older than you by a couple of months, a couple of years. It looks like a very loyal, dependable person. And also I'm seeing here some Gemini energy. We had the Lover. Just in terms of zodiacal markers, if you needed some inspiration and to see if the person that you are currently potentially connected to has these characteristics. Thank you kindly for listening. I thought it was a great message. Let me know in the comment what you think. If you enjoyed it, manifest your happiness by clicking the like button. It really helps my channel. Thank you kindly. And I cannot wait to see you in my next reading. Take care until then. Bye bye.